Hey, Ben. So I'm so excited for you, brother, and all that God is doing. And I can't wait for that meeting tomorrow to hear how it goes, bro. Wow. Huntington is amazing. I have never met John, but it seems like he's doing very well. And all of you live in the same place. Like, that is so crazy. Wow, brother. I'm just so excited that you are so close together and all leaders. I really believe God is bringing you together. But I want to teach you the way to ensure that deep discipleship is happening for everyone, that leaders are staying connected and it is growing. We see in Luke chapter 9 and 10, Jesus sent people out in chapter 9, his 12 apostles, and he brought them back and taught them how to do things. In chapter 10, he sent them out as well. And it says, the 72 returned to him with joy. And we see that always Jesus is helping people to grow, his disciples to grow, and then also sending them out, but they come back. And that keeps happening. So I'm going to show you that multiplication strategy on a whiteboard. So if you see here, I'm going to show you that for me, this is me right here. The church that we have, we actually call it Zoomy because we meet on Zoom. And I am leading this church group, or the church family, like you say. And right now, I have a mentor, someone who's really helping me to grow. Okay, he's really helping me to grow, and this church is called High Street because that is the name of the street it is on. And this church has a lot of different other churches that came out of it, different groups that came out. But one thing I do is with these arrows, see these arrows right here? So I attend this church here and I grow. And then I lead this church and I really grow. And then people who attend this church, they grow. And so what has happened is some of them have begun to go out, right? And they have started their own church families. And so this one here, this one is called the Sower Church. And Joshua, my brother Joshua, leads that. Another one here, they have not put a name to it, but my sister Edie, she leads it, right? And then also down here, this one here, a brother named Chris, he has a church that he leads. And the great thing is that all of them, if they were to go by themselves, they would not do very well. Like my little sister, she comes and learns a lot. Right? She gathers with me once a week. And then she leads her group and she keeps coming back and then leading her group so that she can grow and help others to grow. And the amazing thing, bro, is what happens is like with Joshua, right? There are people who then grow up and they grow and they begin to start their own family. And so this guy here, his name is Noah, and he has started that. And so what happens is what I learn at High Street Church, I then can help people in Zoomy Church to grow and learn. And then that happens in Sower, in Edie's, and Chris. And then what happens is all of these people have good growth, that they are being discipled very, very well. And so what I can do is imagine this, brother, that you are here. And one thing I can do as well, bro, is I may start a church that you can join that does not meet, because right now we meet at 3 a.m. your time. But right now, so far in your life, you have 2 people pouring into you, right? That is me, and that is Joey. We're helping you to grow and do different things. And this is your family. And from what I hear, there are other families that are growing out of this. So, for example, you have, what did you say? Agri has one? Agri. And then also, we have what I believe is Willie and different people. Now, you said that you have some in Butere or places that are farther away, not Butere, but Bungoma. And so what we want to do, for example, let's say David is here, right? You are helping David. Well, maybe David, maybe David is very far away, so you cannot see him very often. So what you can do then is maybe that you can help him to see him every so often, lead him and train him. Because if they are by themselves, brother, like if this group right here, this church right here, is by itself, right? It is not connected to the body, and it is very hard for it to grow, and it falls away. Just like when a tree grows, right? When a tree grows, it is all connected together. A branch cannot grow by itself. It has to be connected to the tree. And so this can go on and on, bro, and this is how the kingdom grows. And this is how you make sure it stays very strong. That as it goes, people are being led and trained, and they lead and learn, right? And the amazing thing, brother, that as this happens, right? Let's say there's a church here, and all of these are growing and growing. The amazing thing, brother, is that because these people are all connected together, right, as one big body in Christ, what people learn down in this church, down here, let's just call it new. What people learn in the new church, right, they have been taught in this church, and they have been taught in this church, and they have been taught by you, and they've been taught by me or Joey. And it is just amazing. This is how you know that people can really grow and stay strong, is by being connected and learning. So, brother, what I would like you to do is on a piece of paper or something, what I would like you to do is pray through all the people that you know, all the families that you are aware of, okay? And draw through it and say, okay, this is the one that you lead, right? And you are led, you get led with Joey and me, right? Okay, so then what I want you to do is see the map of what other leaders you have and draw it out like I did on the computer, and see who all is there. And what this will help you to do is see how the relationships work, and how by what you teach, it really goes down the line and everyone learns it. But also, it will help you find some of the families that are not growing, that don't have someone who is really helping them to grow. It's very important to be discipled and disciple others. Or like with Jesus, he was discipling his 12 disciples, and those 12 discipled many others, but those 12 kept coming back to Jesus, and they went out and helped others, right? So we all need to stay connected. And so what I would like you to do is make a map like this, if you can. Pray and ask God to help you figure it out. But that is called the Gen Map, the generational map, because it's like the families, right? Let's say this is you. Then there's a kid here, and they have a kid, okay? Well, that is, you're the parent, and then the grandparent, and then the great-grandparent. So it's generation map, just like that with the church and the church families that you start. So let me know if you have any questions, bro. Love you, and I'm excited to help you through with this.